on, Vic, lad. Hey, I hope you don't want me to work late tonight.
No.
I've got the girlfriend coming round. You know what it's like. New girlfriend, very, very demanding.
Yes, lads.
Just to decide, I'm glad I bumped into you because I'm making a note of all the missing hours that you and Steve have clocked, you know. What are you grinning at?
I've got my girlfriend coming round.
What, to your house?
Yep.
Well, that's the end of that relationship then.
Hey, no, she's been round already.
What, you're still interested?
She's smitten by the Battersby charm.
Oh, it must be love.
You still look tired.
I'm fine.
Well, happening it'll take a while to get you back to full match fitness.
Well, I don't feel tired, and it feels right being back in school.
Good.
Oh, morning, sir. Hey, I forgot my homework. The dog ate it.
Very funny. Consider yourself in detention.
Hey, don't let the big boys pinch your dinner money.
Hopefully, you'll soon get bored of all this. Bye. See
Bye,
you later.
love.
You see, these criminals thrive on the fear they create. They prey on the weak and the vulnerable. Now, had I been in the car with you, the sight of a dominant male might have deterred your gunman in waiting for the next car to come along.
I've had this all morning. I had this all last night.
Can we talk about something else?
Oh, no, you don't want to do that.
Do what?
Block it out. Repress your feelings. No, the last thing you want to do now is to go into denial. You've got to face those feelings. Face them and conquer them.
Norris thinks we're suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, does he?
You see, your reluctance to enter into meaningful conversation is classic stress response. I mean, well, you mustn't underestimate the effect this could have on a woman of your age.
My age? What's my age got to do with it? Well, I mean, let's not forget, it was a woman of my age who saw off an armed robber. So dealing with an irritating little newsagent's assistant will be no bother at all.
Did you sleep all right last night? Not bad. Well, you didn't have nightmares? Because, I mean, something like that, it could give you nightmares. No, I didn't have nightmares. Oh, good.
There you go.
Oh.
Poached egg on toast.
Oh,
Shall I pour you some more tea?
I can lift the teapot, you know.
I know you can, but you don't have to while I'm here.
Listen, I don't need all this fussing, you know. Betty, love, we're only trying to look after you, make sure you're all right. Well, I am all right.
I've had a nasty experience.
Look, I were married to a copper for more years than I care to think about, so no little pipsqueak with a pea shooter's going to upset me.
That's the spirit.
Look, are you sure you want to work today? Because, I mean, if you want to take any time off, it's fine by me and Fred, isn't it?
Take as much time as you like.
Well, it's very, very kind of you, but no, I'd rather be here, you know, and sort of keep busy.
Well, all right, but you take it easy.
Well, I'll try, yes.
Good.
Good.
You want me to cut up your toast?
Keep your big paws off my toast.
Got some mail at the house for you.
All right, what is it?
Well, I don't know, letters and stuff. You can come and fetch it if you like.
Well, can't you just drop them in here?
Can't stop. Too busy. Call in about 6. I'll be done by then.
Yeah, right.
I understand that you were all very brave.
I think people are being kind. I wasn't brave. I was scared, stiff, literally.
Well, that's understandable under the circumstances.
Mind was racing so fast, it couldn't seem to find time to toe my legs to get going. I kept thinking, maybe this is how Ernest felt. Maybe I'm going to die just as he did.
You didn't, though, did you?
No.
Scared? Course I was scared. I'm human, aren't I? When he pulled that gun out, I felt a cold shiver go right through me. It were like... bang! He's got a gun, and he's not afraid to use it.
Why are you pointing a banana at me?
To show you what it were like. Use your imagination. Imagine this is a deadly weapon capable of killing you.
Oh, I can. I can imagine. It must have been very frightening. Now, put the banana down before we have a nasty accident.
I thought you were interested in knowing what it were like.
Well, I am. I just don't want it to go off in the house.
Well, if you're going to make fun...
You sit there while I answer the door, and no funny business. Hello. Come in.
Well, I called round as soon as I heard what happened. Is Blanche okay?
Oh, yeah, she's fine. Actually, we're just doing a dramatic reconstruction of the event.
Don't make me go through it again, Deirdre. I'm not sure my nerves can take it.
You poor thing. Are you sure you're okay?
These things take their toll.
Would you like a cup of tea, Archie?
Oh, I'd love one. But I've got an embalming at past, you know.
Mum?
No, not if Archie's rushing off.
Look, I tell you what, why don't I ring the lad, eh? I'm sure they could manage without yours truly.
Oh, you mustn't change your plans just for me.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, customer's not going to leg it, is he? No, sorry, no. Well, I wouldn't be much of a friend if I wasn't with you in your hour of need. May I borrow your phone?
Oh, yes, help yourself. God, you are terrible.
There's some bourbon creams in the cupboard to go with that tea.
How much?
£5.
Have you got anything cheaper? But still classy?
No.
Hey, Maria. Can you do us a favour?
Yes.
Kind of favour.
Well, I've still got some of Bobby's stuff round at the flat. Can you give it back to her for us?
Why don't you give it yourself?
Yeah, well, I would, but I haven't seen her, have I?
Oh, yeah. That might be because she's in Tenerife, eh? Bet she's having a wicked time.
Yeah, really? Well, she didn't tell me.
Well, why should she, Vic? You dumped her for someone else, remember?
It wasn't quite as simple as that, was
Oh,
it?
this is marvellous. Oh, look, come on, everybody out. I'm shutting shop. Come on, out.
Yeah,
No, and you'll have to come back later. I'm sorry, we're closed right now. Out you go, the lot of you. Go on. Shoo, quick.
Of course, when he realised who he was dealing with, that's when he turned nasty. He had a gun, and he was going to use it. He fired a shot. And I'm telling you, I felt that bullet fly past my ear. Must have missed me by inches.
That's terrible. You must have been petrified.
Of that little pipsqueak? My Cyril would have had 10 of him for his breakfast.
Go on, Blanche, finish your story.
I wouldn't encourage her.
Well, that was his big mistake, wasn't it? Firing that gun only served to fire us into action.
Pint, please, Eve.
Yeah, in a minute.
Hey, you've had your fair share of birds, if you get me drift. Any words of advice for a bloke who's a bit rusty in the dating department?
You need advice from me?
Not need, no. Just a few helpful pointers to make the night go with a bang, if you know what I mean.
Well, the only advice I can give you, Les, is be yourself.
Be myself. Right. I was going to do that anyway.
I've got to get through. I'm the bearer of important news.
Norris, what are you doing?
You've made the front page.
Really?
Oh, go on, let's have a look.
Have a go, Granny's tackle Craze gunman.
Well, I wouldn't say he was crazy.
Oh, you should have seen his eyes. Black as the pits of hell.
Oh, it's all a load of nonsense in any case.
Listen, a group of senior citizens led by birthday girl pensioner Rita Sullivan successfully brought an armed robber to justice.
I'm not a pensioner. That's a mistake. I still work for my living.
No, listen, there's more. It's a... Oh.
What is it?
Well, it says that police have now verified that the gunman was only armed with a starting pistol.
A starting pistol?
You mean it wasn't a real gun?
No, you daft bat, it was a toy. Probably got it free out of a packet of cornflakes.
Oh. Oh, well, that means it can't have been a real bullet whizzing past your ear, then.
Ah, unless there were a second gunman hiding behind the grassy knoll.
Well, it looked real to me.
And you need your eyes testing. What do you think? Is this a gun? No, it's my fingers.
Well, thanks a bunch, Norris. 5 minutes ago, we were brave heroines. Now we're a flaming laughingstock.
Hey, pick up Albert Road to Slade Street.
Fred'll do it. I've been on since 7 without a break. It's my lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
So take a late lunch.
Thanks a bunch.
Why should he take a late lunch when you're doing now?
I am not doing nout.
Well, so take the fare then.
Don't push it, Eileen.
Yeah, I will push it, because I've got Steve skiving off to do his building work, and you going AWOL every 5 minutes. I want to know what's going on.
There is nothing going on. Oh, leave him be. Anthony's got a bit on the side, he's keeping warm.
Oh, you might be right there.
Keep talking like that, and you won't have a job. Eh? You heard.
He's only having a laugh.
Oh, right. So who's laughing? See, I don't hear any laughter. Now, let's get one thing straight. Both you and you work for me. So let's show the boss a bit of respect, eh? I'll be back by 3.
I'm sorry.
So you should be. You made me look a complete fool.
Well, you did rather exaggerate the story.
Oh, so it's all my fault, is it?
Oh, now, come on, let's not argue amongst ourselves.
Well, I don't think this changes anything. I mean, you weren't to know it wasn't a real gun. I'm sure lots of people would have been fooled.
Did anyone ask your opinion?
No.
No. Hang on a minute. If you're here and I'm here, who's minding shop?
I closed it.
You what?
Well, I thought you'd want me here in your hour of triumph. I'll go back, shall I? Yes. Yes, I'll go. Well, what time will you be over to relieve me for my lunch? Silly question. I'll have a bag of crisps.
Hello. Hey. Hey, well, that looks nice.
Well, after a hard day at the chalk face, I thought you'd appreciate a cup of tea.
Oh, I would. Where's Blanche?
She's in the bath. She's going out with Archie tonight.
Oh.
Do you know, she is wrapping that bloke around her little finger. I don't think he's got any idea how devious and manipulative she can be.
That's your mother you're talking about.
Exactly. I know what she's like. Anyway, enough of that. How was your day?
Oh, good, really good. It's just difficult forming a relationship with the kids. I mean, I take them for a couple of lessons, and I don't see them again for weeks.
What's that?
Oh, no.
Have you bought a mobile?
Confiscated it at lunchtime, forgot to give it back.
Oh, you better answer it then.
Hello? No, this isn't Darren. This is Mr. Barlow. No, that's not Darren's dad. I'm his English teacher. No, I don't know whether Darren will be in the precinct later. Look, could you give him a message from me? Could you tell him he can pick up his mobile from the school secretary after school tomorrow? Oh, and would you remind him that his essay on Romeo and Juliet is due in on Friday? Yes, this Friday.
It's not unusual.
It happens every day.
Oh!
No matter what you say.
Oh!
You find it happen
All the time!
Love will never do.
There you go, love. What's up?
Audrey. Yes. Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can. Fire away.
Why is it I can't hold on to a man?
Oh, what? Come on. Look, I think you're asking yourself the wrong question, sweetheart. The question you should be asking is, why would you want to hold on to a man?
Yeah, I don't know, really.
And let's remember who we're talking about here, shall we? The men in question. Tyrone Dobbs, Jason Grimshaw.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, frankly, I don't know about holding on to them. I'm surprised you picked them in the first place. Believe me, darling, you can do better.
Do you really think so?
I know so.
There now, you sit down, I'll get the drinks. Now, what are you having?
Oh, I'll have a brandy, please. They say it's good for folk that have had a shock. And I think being attacked by a crazed gunman just about amounts to a shock.
Too right it does. I'll be back in a moment.
Have you seen this?
No.
It says I'm a grandmother. I'm not. I mean, that is factually incorrect. I have no grandchildren. And it says I'm a pensioner. Well, that's a mistake.
Well, I hope you're not thinking of suing the Gazette.
I'd like to.
Give them another headline, wouldn't it? Newsagent sues newspaper.
That's the only thing that's stopping me.
There you go. Sweet and sour chicken, lemon rice, and baby vegetables.
Looks great.
I didn't cook it. It comes in them little trays you heat up in the oven or the microwave. Dead easy.
All right.
I can cook a bit, though. But what's the point of having you round here and me spending all night in that kitchen?
Exactly.
I think that's why they invented the ready meal.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Would you like some more wine? Or I've got beer in the fridge if you prefer.
No, the wine's fine. I don't like to mix my drinks.
Don't you worry about drinking tonight. I'll look after you. You're in safe hands with me.
Oh, hiya. I'm sorry you said I could pick up my mail.
Hello, love. This is Toya, my stepdaughter. Oh, you've not met, have you? This is Sandra, my new girlfriend.
Oh, right, hiya.
Hiya.
Tyler's with her mum now.
All right.
Me and Sandra are just having some dinner together.
Right.
Would you like a drink, love? You won't mind if Ty stays for a quick drink, would you?
No, that's fine.
No, really, yeah, I should be getting back.
Hey, you're all right about this, love, aren't you? I mean, me having a new girlfriend and that. We all have to move on.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's just... I'd like you to get to know each other. I mean, you never know. You might become friends in time.
Yeah, can I have my mail now, please?
Oh, yeah, your mail. Yeah, I'll get your mail now. There you go, love. There's your mail.
This is all junk mail.
You never know till you open it. You might have won something.
Yeah, look, I best be going.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, enjoy your meal. Ta-ra.
See you, love. She's a lovely girl. I love her as if she was my very own.
Would you like another one?
Oh, I'd go to the bar myself, only I'm still a bit shaky on my feet.
Hello, you two. Oh, I've left Ken doing his homework. Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not, you know. You sit down. I was just about to get us another drink. What'll you have?
I'll get them.
No, let him. He likes doing it.
Oh, well, I'll have a red wine then, please.
So you will. I'll be back in a mo.
What are you doing here?
Keeping an eye on you. Why, am I cramping your style?
I can't relax with you around.
Well, it's no wonder, seeing as you're so weak and feeble after your terrible ordeal.
Did I ever interfere when you were courted?
Yes.
I tell you what, she's a plucky girl, that Blanche.
Oh, I know she's putting on a brave face, but the cracks are there.
Hey, Betty, love. What's the matter?
I don't know, Fred. I just came and sat down for a cup of tea and burst into tears and I can't stop.
Hey, come on. You had an hell of a shock.
I know.
Betty, she all right? All right, Betty?
It's a delayed reaction.
Well, it's daft, whatever it is.
Have you told your Gordon about what's happened?
No, I'm not bothering him. No, he's got enough on his plate.
Hey, now. You'd want him to tell you if out like this had happened to him, wouldn't you?
Fred, phone him.
Right, I will.
Right. Oh, the number's in the book, love. I'm ever so sorry, honey. I didn't want to let folks down.
Oh, look, don't you worry about that. Now, come on. Have a right good cry.
Thank you.
Oh, Betty, love.
Hey, thanks for what you said before, Audrey. And you're right, I am better off without him.
Yes, of course. Come on, look at you. You've got your whole life to look forward to. Much too soon to be all serious about some lad. You should be going out and having fun while you can, huh?
Excuse me. I wonder if you might know where I could find Mrs. Sullivan. I knocked on her door, but there was no reply.
And you are?
Greg Rowe. I'm a reporter on the Gazette. I wrote today's plucky pensioners front page story. I was hoping to do a follow-up piece on Weatherfield's battling grannies.
Oh, I see, right. Rita, love. Young gentleman here'd like to meet you.
What's going on here?
Mother, this is the journalist that wrote today's front page story.
Oh, is it?
Yes. I was hoping to do an interview for a follow-up piece.
I don't think so. In fact, I think you've got a nerve showing your face in here at all, after you've humiliated by printing this rubbish.
I don't understand.
I'm not a grandmother. I'm not a pensioner. I still work for my living. I have my own business.
And you didn't have to tell everybody it was only a starting pistol.
I think you should go while you still can.
No, you don't understand. I want to tell your side of the story.
Well, you should have thought of that first time round before you printed this tripe.
Oh. You're a disgrace to your profession, do you know that?
Don't poke me.
Why not? What are you going to do about it?
I told you should go.
We've already seen off a crazed gunman. We beat up journalists for fun.
So go on, go on.
Yes,
Get out.
go on.
That's it. I'll report you to the police.
Oh, yes, and what are you going to tell them? You were beaten up by 3 little old ladies?
You lot of no ladies.
What?
You've not heard the last of this.
I'm afraid my mother isn't quite the retiring wallflower she led you to believe.
That's okay. I like 'em feisty.
I got a right telling off from your Gordon for not fooling him earlier. I say right telling off.
I'm making a lot of trouble, aren't I?
No, you're not making any trouble at all. I'll run you to the station first thing in the morning. A few days off will do you a world of good.
Oh, thanks, Fred.
Hush. I know what it's like to stare down the barrel of a gun.
You're a good man, Fred. Thank you.
Well, there you go, a compliment from Betty. Shame it had to take a crazed gunman to drag it out of you.
You know, they say chocolates are an aphrodisiac.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I'd have another one. Oysters and all. But I can't say I fancy chucking one of them slimy things down my neck.
Les?
Yeah.
I hope we can take things slowly.
You can take it any speed you like. I'm very adaptable, me.
I mean it. It were nice to meet your stepdaughter, though.
She's a lovely girl, I'd tell you.
I'm sure she is. But I'm not really ready to start playing happy families just yet.
No, right. Yeah, I understand that.
The thing is, you and me, we probably have more in common than you think. You see, my husband went off with another woman.
So is that why you split up?
Yeah. So we both know what it feels like to be lied to and let down.
Yeah. We've both been betrayed by the ones we loved.
I like you, Les.
I like you and all.
I reckon you and me, we could have a bit of fun together.
Ooh, I'm up for a bit of fun. Never mind them, eh? We know how to have a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, I just didn't tidy up in here, you know. I did the bedroom as well.
Ah, no, that's a nice idea. It's not that I don't want to, but maybe next time, eh?
Yeah, not too fast, eh? Well, I hope next time comes soon enough.
Come here. You don't mind waiting, do you?
Of course not. I'm a patient man, me. Especially when I know what I want is worth waiting for.